Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's January the 4th, 2023. We are here to talk about Apple. And yes, the first trading day is in the books, and Apple participated with the majority of the market, ending down 3.75% yesterday. We can't say that we're not surprised because, look, I did a price prediction looking for Apple to do just that right here on December the 18th. So congratulations to those who predicted the same thing in Apple. We saw the market almost come down here to our ultimate TP price, which is around like $123. But yesterday the market came all the way down to 124.17, which is pretty good. It was pretty decent. We were in the vicinity. So if you were to get out the market yesterday on the low, that is 7.75% profitability right there in Apple. Let's see how the market is trending now. So let me go ahead and show you all the weekly chart in Apple so far. Okay, now Apple, I would say, is not as weak as a lot of the other stocks. Even Tesla looks even weaker than Apple. Where do you think support is going to be? Because currently we're in a downtrend in Apple. Nothing has changed just yet in that regard. Maybe we might see the market in Apple come down here to $120. What do you think? 120? Maybe even 112. What do you think? Where do you think the market in Apple is headed? We need to get prepared, right? Now, I want to show you something else because I've been doing videos on Tesla and showing people how there's like two gaps on Tesla's price chart on the daily time frame. Well, I just see one now in Apple, right? Now, this is where the gap is in Apple. So let me show you these two lines. So from the low of July the 31st, 2020. Okay, let me zoom in to the high of July 13th, 2020. You guys can see that very small space, right? That's a gap. Okay, you guys can tell that gaps usually are filled because there was a gap here from July 31st to August the 3rd, and here in 2020 September the market came back in and filled it. Are we going to anticipate the market in Apple to come in and fill this gap down here at $100? I know you guys think that that's not even possible. It's not even feasible for us to even contemplate and think about, but it is, especially when you see the market in the long term. In Apple, the market is weak. That's the monthly chart. Look at Apple on the 3 months. I'm going to show you a quick view of the long term, 3 months, 6 months out, 12 months out. Look at that. This is massively weak in Apple right there on the 6 months chart. Take a look at this on the 12 months. For us to see the market in Apple in the last 12 months go down 27%, down here towards the low of the bar, it kind of tells us that we're definitely weak in the market. So I'm not bullish in Apple, not yet. And I think we're going to stair step our way down. I don't think that this is going to be like a shot straight down like this, right? I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be more like this, because people aren't under the premise just yet that Apple is massively weak. They're not following that notion. So every move to the downside, you're going to see YouTubers come out and tell you to buy the dip, right? And that is what's going to cause this price in Apple just to consolidate a couple of days, maybe a week, 2 weeks, and then the resumption to lower prices is going to continue. At least that's the premise that I am following as of today. So I'm still playing the weakness into the market in Apple, and especially on the monthly, 3 months, 6 months time frame, I'm looking for that price in Apple to continue to go lower. And another thing, we have broken support a couple of times in Apple, which is not a good thing neither for the buyers. Okay, these two lines right here, I am showing you where the market needed to hold support and it didn't do it, which also confirms the weakness. Okay, so now that is the long-term view. Looking at this on an hourly chart, we didn't see any buyers come into the market yesterday in Apple, so we could possibly see it today. Okay, so I may not put on a price prediction today in Apple because I really want us to see how strong the market is going to come through. And if we do see buyers come in today, we might run up to 130, see the price come back down. We may even see the price run up to like 133, 134. But in general, I'm just giving y'all a broad brush as to what I'm seeing in the long term in Apple right now. And it is definitely not bullish. So look at this. Okay, here it is. This is the 2-day price chart. So every price bar that we're looking at is 2 days worth of price action. You guys can see right here in the next 8 hours and 45 minutes. And we see the price in Apple close below the lows of these 2 prior 2 days. Then yeah, we're definitely still garnered for some movement to the downside. Even here on the 3-day chart, I'm still seeing the weakness into the market. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to stand by. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to drop a price prediction today on Apple. I'm going to get a market maybe today, tomorrow, to see whether or not buyers are going to come through. Because if so, then we could play a short-term move to the upside. But generally, the move in Apple is still down, especially in the next 6 months to 3 months time frame. And that's it. All right, so I'm going to leave this alone right now. I'm not going to put on a price prediction here. I just want us to see if buyers are going to appear. If they do, great. If they don't, let me do this. I'm going to put this arrow here on the chart as a reference to the gap that's on the chart and how we could possibly see the market in Apple run all the way down to $1. Okay, so that is it. Give me your thoughts though about how you feel about Apple right now, and I'll come back in maybe a couple of days from now to see what we have, to see if we can drop another price prediction, because we got a little bit more information on the charts. As right now, yeah, price is still weak. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain a profitability. If you guys want to join me, go ahead and you do that by liking the video, sharing the video, also subscribing here to the channel. Tap the bell notification as well, because I don't want you all to miss out on getting the heads up. While everyone else is giving you information after the fact, I'm here giving you information before the fact. We're trying to be ahead of the competition, right? This is a game, and everyone who participates in the stock market is your direct competition. They're trying to beat you, right? You guys don't understand that? Like, they're trying to get you to lose. They're trying to get your money, and you're trying to do the same thing. So if you want to beat them, you got to be ahead of them. That's how you do it.